So today we're going to listen to the story of the tortoise and the hare. And this is actually a video. A video is basically a short movie. Some videos can give information. Others are for you just to watch so you can enjoy it. Here's what I want you to watch and listen for. The lesson that the video teaches us, so we can learn something from the tortoise and the hare. I want you to watch for how the pictures and the words and the sounds work together to tell a story. And our purpose today, our skill that we're going to work on are characters. Let me go to my anchor chart. So characters, those are who in the story. They're people, animals, or things. In this story, they're going to be animals. A tortoise is like a turtle and a hare is a rabbit. That's who this story is going to be about. We can get to know them, the tortoise and the hare, by the words in the story and the pictures that will go along with the story. We can describe what the characters look like, the way they feel, what they say, the things that they are thinking and doing. And then why. Tell why they do what they do. So let's listen to the tortoise and the hare. Let's build a little bit of background about it. We're going to find out about tortoises and hares.
A tortoise is a reptile. It is a kind of a turtle. It lives on land and has a hard shell that protects its body. Tortoises have claws for digging, but they don't have any teeth. Instead, they have a mouth with sharp edges for biting their food. Tortoises have been living on Earth since the time of the dinosaurs. A hare is a mammal that is like a rabbit, but is usually bigger and has longer ears. Hares move much faster than tortoises. Some hares can run over 40 miles per hour.
Wow. Okay, so let's go to our story. Let's see. So it tells us that as we view it, to use our pictures and words to find out what the tortoise and the hare are like. What do they do? Let's look for our details that help us understand why the characters are acting the way that they are. And what lessons can we learn from the tortoise and the hare?
A speedy hare lived in the woods. She was always bragging to the other animals about how fast she could run. The animals grew tired of listening to the hare, so one day the tortoise walked slowly up to her and challenged her to a race. The hare howled with laughter. "Race you? I can run circles around you," the hare said, but the tortoise didn't budge. "Okay, tortoise, you want a race? You've got it. This will be a piece of cake." The animals gathered to watch the big race. A whistle blew and they were off. The hare sprinted down the road while the tortoise crawled away from the starting line. The hare ran for a while and looked back. She could barely see the tortoise on the path behind her. Certain she'd win the race, the hare decided to rest under a shady tree. The tortoise came plodding down the road at his usual slow pace. He saw the hare, who had fallen asleep against a tree trunk. The tortoise crawled right on by. The hare woke up and stretched her legs. She looked down the path and saw no sign of the tortoise. "I might as well go win this race," she thought. As the hare rounded the last curve, she was shocked by what she saw. The tortoise was crossing the finish line. The tortoise had won the race. The confused hare crossed the finish line. "Wow, tortoise," the hare said. "I really thought there was no way you could beat me." The tortoise smiled.
"I know. That's why I won."
Okay, so think about this story. Think about how very confident that Hare was. She just knew in her mind that, oh, I'm a rabbit, I'm fast. That's a turtle, that's tortoise, they're slow. There's no way that tortoise will beat me. And so, because she was so very overconfident, she just thought, well, I'll just lay down and take a nap. And as she was being overconfident and took a break and to rest and sleep and do what she wanted, the tortoise went right on by her and won the race. Sometimes you might have heard or you might hear, slow and steady wins the race. That turtle didn't stop to take a break. He kept going. And because he kept going and wasn't overconfident about it, and he won the race. The hare stopped. The hare didn't keep going. She knew in her mind she was going to win no matter what, but she didn't. So that lesson, we can learn that lesson from the story, The Tortoise and the Hare. Slow and steady wins the race. If we just keep working at it and keep working at it and keep working at it, you'll get to where you want to be. And so that is a lesson that we can learn from the story, The Tortoise and the Hare.